All right, AJ Dybantsa balls out against Abilene Christian. Check out his highlights. We'll get to his stats here in a second. It is muted, or NCAA sending me to jail. AJ, nice shot block. He is 6'9". His wingspan is over 7 foot, so he uses his length to get that nice shot block there. You see, he's pretty far away. Just extends that arm. He got more than a fingertip. He blocked that whole shot. It's my favorite place to see AJ in the mid post. He's really effective at getting 2 feet in the paint and shooting the fall away. He just kind of goes to his counter move. Really impressive lefty hook and one. He doesn't love to go to his left hand, to be honest. I can tell he's still trying to develop that, so it's nice to see him go to that lefty. And like I was saying, that one's nasty. He's so explosive from that triple threat position. See that one more time. All sorts of jabs, comes in. That's what I was talking about. He goes to his left, but that move would have been much more effective. That shot's honestly getting blocked in the NBA because he needs to spin, go straight to the lefty scoop. If he takes that little hesitation to go with the right hand, like he did on that shot, in the NBA, a help defender is going to come over and block that shot. If we see here, great initial move off the triple threat, but if he just went to a little lefty scoop, he can get that ball into the hoop a half a second faster. Just a miss. And that one just so nasty. AJ looks possessed. He looks kind of scary right there, to be honest. But yeah, that's just gross. That was weird. He caught it, and it's like he almost just palmed the ball. He just kind of has it under control and just destroys that. Just gross dunk. It's a dunk of the year candidate already. That's where I love AJ in the mid post. Looks like SGA on that, honestly. See that one more time. His most developed part of his game is honestly his mid post game right there. Just wet. That shot's going in the NBA. If he has mismatched defenders on him, he's going to be able to get that shot off all day. Just a little pull up right there. He's not as efficient off the dribble. Just goes to the left, stops on a dime and pulls up. He's not as efficient off the dribble. He's still kind of working on that. He's the rawest prospect out of all three guys. Goes to the left, feels the contact, no foul on that one, but a nice little a nice little floater. Looked like it was a foul, to be honest, but they don't give him the call. Just a little two-handed windmill, maybe, whatever you want to call that. Gets out on the break and throws it down. Tracy McGrady. Part of the Tracy McGrady comparisons, he looks just like him on that play. See, defender just overplaying, tries to get the steal, misses it, and AJ burns him with the mid-range jumper. This boy gets the steal. Here comes AJ out in transition. Good ball movement. Gave him the assist on that one. It's kind of a long assist, isn't it? They give guys assists for everything these days, it feels like. Let's see, kicks it out to him. Yeah, I guess that's a fine assist. Catches in the corner, fakes the pass out. Ooh, that was nasty. Gave him another assist. Again, the assists are so extended these days, but the main thing I liked, if you see AJ down here, just that lefty wraparound. That was nasty with the left hand on target. And his teammate gets the hoop for the bucket. It's AJ over here. Just a nice back cut and the strong finish. Uses his length and gets to a little, it was a weird little hook shot through contact, but good finish for AJ. He does a good job using his frame and using his length to finish in traffic. But yeah, good performance for AJ against Abilene Christian. He does finish this game. If we see right here, he has the 35 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Does have the 4 turnovers, so a bit high on the turnovers, but just a good all-around game. Oh my goodness, he shoots the 20 free throw attempts. Yeah, that is the game against Abilene Christian. 20 free throw attempts, knocks down 17 of them. So that's good to say. That's good to see. him getting to the line. That's a ton of times getting to the line. All they could really do, I mean, these little white boys, all they could do is just foul AJ. We'll call it what it is. He puts up really great numbers. His last 5 games, 22, 28, 26, 23, 35. I would take AJ number one, to be honest, in the draft personally, just because I think his ceiling is so high. 6'9", over a 7-foot wingspan. We see how good his mid-post game already is. Those shots are going to work in the NBA, but he's the rawest prospect out of Cameron Boozer, Darryn Peterson, and AJ. AJ is the rawest of all the prospects. He has the most to work on in his game. Cameron Boozer is a better player today. He's a more polished prospect, but I think AJ, just with his frame and all the room he has to grow, I like AJ the best out of Darryn Peterson, Cameron Boozer, and AJ. I just like AJ's ceiling, and again, just his 6'9" frame. I think he's going to be really effective in the NBA. I think Cameron Boozer will have a better rookie year, but by the time Darryn Peterson, AJ, and Cameron, by the time their third season is done in the NBA, I wouldn't be surprised to see AJ being the best player out of those 3 guys by the time they're done with their third season. But AJ's 9 for 12 in this game, only takes 12 shots. He's 75% from the field, very efficient. Misses his 2 threes, only takes 2, misses them both. Then 17 points from the free throw line. So he scores 35 points on 12 shots, which is amazing efficiency. That's something you would see in the NBA with all the fouls that get called in today's NBA. If AJ is able to use his ball handling, use his mid-post game, use his length and his footwork to get into the paint, I'm sure he'll be able to draw a lot of fouls at the NBA level. So far on the season for AJ, though, he's playing about 31 minutes per game. He's 57% from the field, so he's very, very efficient from the field. 30% from 3, only taking 2.5 attempts, so it's not good. It just is what it is. He's not shooting threes very good. I don't know if he's going to hopefully become a decent three-point shooter eventually, but he's shooting 8 free throws per game. It's good to see him getting to the free throw line aggressively. He's 76% from the free throw line, so it's not bad. He may be around an 80% free throw shooter once he really finds his rhythm and gets an 82-game season to play, but that still remains to be seen. His form is really good. He has really good mechanics. His mid-range jumper is really nice. I love his mid-post game, but Cameron Boozer's shooting over 80% from the line. He's a very good free throw shooter. Cameron Boozer's like 37, 38% from 3 right now. Cameron Boozer's, his mechanics, his shot honestly looks better than AJ, but I feel like AJ is going to be able to create his own shot at the next level more efficiently than Cameron Boozer will be able to. AJ's 22 points per game right now, 2.3 turnovers. The turnovers aren't really too bad, but the 22.7 rebounds, 3 assists, about a steal and half a block. He's pretty solid defensively. He has good length and decent lateral movement. I don't think he has insane IQ on the defensive end, but like I said, he's just the rawest out of the 3 prospects. He has the most to work on, and even with him being such a raw prospect and having so much work to do, you can still put his numbers next to Cameron Boozer, next to Darryn Peterson, and his numbers still stack up really well next to those 2 guys. The only thing about AJ, not so much a complaint, but he's at BYU. He plays a bunch of choir boys, a bunch of church boys, so I can only take so much away from him playing such a low level of competition. I've heard some people say he can't perform against bigger schools, against better competition. That's just not true. We haven't got to see it too much, but they did play against Clemson. BYU won that game by 3 points, and in the Clemson game, AJ put up 28 points on 53% shooting, so it's not like he can't have an efficient game against a higher caliber opponent. With how good his mid-post game, again, he's 6'9" with a crazy wingspan. He'll be able to get mismatches at the NBA level and back down like a 6'5", 6'6" guy and just turn over his left shoulder, turn over his right shoulder. He loves to get 2 feet in the paint. Let's say he's in his post game, he goes left, gets 2 feet in the paint, and shoots a little fall away in the paint. And those shots are going to work at the NBA level once he gets a mismatch. It just depends on how good his ball handle is going to be, how good his 3-ball gets, how good his free throw, just everything. AJ can get better at every single part of his game. You know, his most effective, most polished part of his game right now is his mid-post game. He looks really, really good in the mid-post, but he can get better at every single other thing. That's just the thing. I'm waiting to get later into the season. Once we get closer to the tournament and AJ's playing some better schools towards the end of the season, once BYU makes it into the tournament, which they definitely should, and I get to see AJ play against some bigger schools, then we can better evaluate him. But a lot of these guys, Cameron, Darryn Peterson, AJ, Cameron Boozer has played a higher level of competition so far. But with that being said, even Boozer and Peterson are playing against some smaller schools, usually at the beginning of the college season. A lot of these bigger schools are playing those smaller schools and just kind of beating up on them. And AJ has been doing that. Again, Boozer's played a higher level of competition, but he has played some small schools as well. So once we get further into the season, then we'll be able to better evaluate these guys. But I do have AJ as my number one pick right now, just based on his ceiling, based on his 6'9" frame, his athleticism. I think I think he gives an NBA team the most to work with, the most to kind of build on with his frame, and then he's just so raw. He has so many things he can work on, and he's already so good, even being such a raw prospect with so many skills to develop. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 7 million subscribers. Let me know what you think about AJ just balling out against these white boys, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.